That's only my screen, don't worry. For our cloud. My phone should be on silent. All right. Playlist is in the chat. My head might get cut off. Oh, no, I fit. Beautiful. Let's start in our comfy seat today. Whatever that looks like, we'll start to slow it down. No, it's fine. You can be seated on your knees, laying down on your back, whatever feels good. Settle into stillness, pull those shoulders back and down, spine straight, arms relaxed, jaw relaxed. You can let your eyes close lightly if it feels good. And start to breathe in and out through the nose. We'll start to elongate those inhales and exhales. Inhaling for at least 5 seconds, exhaling for at least 5 seconds, if not longer. Breath by breath, focusing inward, tuning in to your body. Linking your breath to those thoughts, getting ready to link breath to movement. I'll count out about 15 breaths here. So just use the time to focus in, find your calm, and slow it down. As we take nice, deep, slow breaths, our brain starts to slow down, come off guard. Shutting down that fight or flight mode, coming into restorative mode. And we'll take a few more moments here in stillness. A few more breaths. Two more nice deep breaths here. You can keep eyes closed if you want. On the next exhale, let that right ear drop to the right shoulder. Walk your left hand out to the side, increase that stretch, that opening through the left side of the neck. Take a full breath here, in and out through the nose. Inhale, head comes back up, arm releases back to your lap. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Same thing, right hand walks out to the right, full breath. Inhale, release, head back to center. Exhale, drop that chin to the chest. Inhale, start to lift that gaze all the way up towards the sky. And exhale, take a neck roll. Right ear drops down by the right shoulder. Chin continues to drop down to the chest. Inhale, bring the left ear up to the left shoulder. Rolling out the neck. You can continue to let the head fall all the way back. Or exhale to drop that chin back down to the chest. Taking half rotations or full rotations here, nourishing the neck a little bit. If you're taking full rotations, just one more breath in this direction. Inhaling as you pull your head up. And exhaling as it drops back down. The bottom of that third exhale, inhale to lift the head in the opposite direction. Rotating around the other way or sticking with those half rotations, pausing in any one spot if it feels like it needs it. One more full breath in this direction. Exhale, that chin drops down to the chest. Inhale, head back up to center. Exhale, find that straight spine. Those shoulders roll back and down. Sighing out the mouth if it feels good. And inhale, sweep arms all the way up overhead. Nice big stretch up. Exhale to take a side bend to the right. Your right hand can drop down to the mat if you'd like. Maybe even that forearm. When you're ready, you'll inhale back up through center. It's an exhale to side bend over to the left. Letting that left arm drop if it feels good. Inhale back up through center. And let's exhale, arms forward, rolling into our tabletop. From our tabletop, we'll come right into some cat-cow. Inhale, drop that belly, gaze lifts. Curling the tailbone up, pulling back on the mat with your palms to find space into the chest. And exhale, tuck that tailbone under, curl the spine, chin tucks to chest. Finding space in the shoulder blades. Inhale, that belly drops back down, gaze lifts. Exhale, spine curves, pushing the mat away with the palms, chin tucks. Inhale, drop that belly, lift that gaze. Exhale, curl the spine. Drop the gaze, loud sigh out the mouth if it feels good. And then we'll inhale back to a neutral tabletop. From here, step the feet back, find your high plank. Nice big inhale in our high plank, tucking the pelvis under to straighten that spine. Shoulders are away from ears, heels kicking towards the back of the room. Nice and strong here, nice big inhale. Big strong exhale. Inhale, hike those hips up and back, down dog. Exhale, sink the heels. Inhale, slowly walk the feet to the hands. We'll find our forward fold. Exhale into the fold. Bend the knees. Inhale, roll it all the way up to standing. Arms can sweep up overhead if it feels good. And exhale, hands through heart center down to your sides. We'll take a sun A. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift to a flat back, 90-degree angle at the waist. Shoulders pull back and down. You'll feel your lats engage along your side body. Exhale, bend the knees, curl the spine, fold it down. One more inhale to halfway lift. Finding that flat back. And then exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step it back to that high plank. Inhaling your high plank. Exhale to lower either through that chaturanga push-up or knees, chest, and chin for your 8-point pose. Hands underneath the shoulders, untuck the toes. Inhale, lift the chest through baby cobra. We'll take 2 more to warm up the lower back. So whenever you're ready, exhale to release back down. Inhale, lift the chest, find that back bend, maybe working towards up dog. Exhale, release it back down. Inhale, lift through that back bend again, maybe let the head drop back. And exhale, tuck the toes, either moving through tabletop or roll right over the balls of those feet back to down dog. From down dog, let's pedal out the feet for 3 breaths. Inhaling to bend one knee, straighten the other. Exhaling to send that heel down into the mat. And breathe. Use your next exhale to send both heels into the mat, coming into your down dog. Inhale, float that right leg up overhead, 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee in towards the chest, step it between the hands, low lunge. Inhale, arms lift up, biceps frame the ears for your high lunge. Exhale, sink it down. Right knee over right ankle, left heel reaching towards the back of the room. Check in with that spine, pull in that belly, tuck that tailbone, and breathe here. Full exhale, coming right into some engagement. Inhale, push off that back leg, raise it into warrior 3. Chest drops towards the ground, trying to find that straight line between the top of the head and the back of the left foot. Find your balance. One more breath. One more nice big inhale. Exhale, step the left foot next to the right, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, fold it down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the feet back to our high plank. Nice big inhale here, optional vinyasa. You can either send it right back to down dog or exhale through that chaturanga lower. Inhale to find that back bend. Exhale, send it back to down dog. Nice big grounding breath in down dog. Inhale, right leg floats back up to 3-legged dog. Exhale, pull the knee in, step the right foot between the hands. This time, left knee drops, left toes untucked. Pull the hips back, straightening through that right leg. Forward folding. Extending through the back of the right leg. You can stay in stillness here or find a little movement. Inhaling to lift the toes towards the sky. Exhaling to flatten. You can play around with both. We're going to take 6 whole breaths here. In and out through the nose. Letting your eyes close where it's comfortable. 2 more breaths. One more breath. With hands framing the right foot, inhale, bend back into that right knee. We'll tuck the left toes and lift the left knee. So we're in that low runner's lunge. Nice, big, strong inhale. As you send the right leg back, roll onto the outer edge of the left foot, peel up that right arm, find your side plank. Your right foot can come down to the mat if you want. Breathe. One more nice, big inhale. Exhale, roll down through your plank. Optional vinyasa here. Otherwise, just meet back in down dog. And from your down dog, take a nice grounding breath. Inhale, float that right leg up again. Exhale, knee pulls into the chest, this time setting up for pigeon. Right knee next to right wrist, right ankle next to left wrist. You can use your left foot to find space in the pelvis. And then inhale, those shoulders back and down, chest is open. Exhale, release into the pigeon. You can stay upright, start to drop down onto those forearms. Or if it's in your practice today, lower that belly right onto that right calf. Wherever you are is perfect. Find a happy place between comfort and challenge. And tune back into that breath. Breathing into that right hip. If you need a little support, you can bring a pillow underneath that right butt cheek. Or a blanket underneath that left knee, whatever you need. And breathe. We're going to take 6 more breaths here. If you want to try for Raj Kapottanasana today, King Pigeon, you'll bend that left knee and reach back for that left foot, either with your right hand, finding a mermaid variation, or with both hands overhead, finding a back bend. No pressure. If you do take a bind, release whenever you're ready. I won't cue a release. We have 4 more breaths in pigeon. As you're ready, start to inhale back up onto those palms. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. It's a sweeping motion. Inhale, send that right leg right back into 3-legged dog. Optional 3-legged vinyasa, or just meet back in down dog. If you're taking the 3-legged vinyasa, you're inhaling to your high plank, exhaling to lower, then dropping that right leg down. Inhaling through your back bend. Exhale, send it back to down dog. When you make it back to your down dog, inhale those feet to those hands, find your forward fold and breathe. Nice big inhales and exhales here. Check in with your sides. Do you still feel symmetrical? So much opening in the right side, strengthening through the left. When you're ready, bend the knees, inhale, curl it all the way up to standing. Arms can sweep up overhead if you'd like. And exhale, hands through heart center, down to your sides into Tadasana, our mountain pose. We'll take 3 clearing breaths here, then move on to the other side, in through the nose, out through the mouth at your own pace. One more. Inhale, arms sweep up overhead. Exhale, find that forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. Take one more. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands, step the feet back to your plank. Optional vinyasa here, or just send it back to down dog. Nice deep breath in our down dog. When you're ready, inhale, float that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, pull the left knee in towards the chest, step it between the hands in our low lunge. Engage nice and strong through that right leg, that left quad. Inhale, upper body up, biceps frame the ears. Let those ribs weave together, straighten that spine, tuck that tailbone under, and then sink into your lunge. Left knee over left ankle, right heel reaching towards the back of the mat. 3 breaths here. Feel your strength, trust in it. Embrace your patience with yourself, patience with your practice. Full exhale, getting ready to engage, lifting the right leg, pushing off the left, right into warrior 3. Trying to find that straight line between the top of your head and the bottom of your right foot this time for 3 breaths. Arms can be wherever's comfortable. And if you just don't have the balance today, let them fall to the ground for support. 1 more full breath. 1 more nice big inhale, trust yourself. Exhale, right foot falls next to the left, forward fold. Bend the knees, inhale, roll all the way up to standing. Let those arms sweep up overhead. And exhale to fold it right back down. Inhale, find that halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees and fold. We'll take 1 more. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, bend the knees, plant the hands. Let's step the feet back. Optional vinyasa, or just send it back to down dog. We'll meet back in down dog in 3 breaths. Nice deep grounding breath here. And when you're ready, inhale, float that left leg up, 3-legged dog. Exhale, knee pulls in towards the chest, step the left foot between the hands, right knee lowers, untuck the right toes. Nice big inhale, and then it's an exhale to pull those hips back, straighten through the left leg. We'll take 6 breaths here. You can play around with movement. Inhaling to lift the toes, exhaling to flatten. You can hold one position or the other. Just find that deep breath in and out through the nose, sending that fresh prana right through the back of that left leg. Prana is our life force energy. Let your head be heavy. Two more breaths here, nice deep breaths. Inhale, bend back into that left knee. My back is going to be towards you for a moment. Tuck the right toes. Inhale to lift the right knee up through that low lunge. And then we'll move into that side plank. So as you step the left foot back, drop on the right heel over to the right. Left arm peels up off the mat, finding that side plank. Left leg can be lifted. You can always drop that right knee. Find 3 nice, strong breaths here. One more nice big inhale. Exhale, lower it on down to your plank. Optional vinyasa, or just send it back to down dog. We'll meet back in down dog in 3. One nice big breath to settle into down dog. And from here, inhale, float the left leg up again, 3-legged dog. Exhale, draw the knee forward for Kapotanasana, our pigeon pose. Left knee next to left wrist, left ankle on the right side of the mat. You can use that right foot tucked to help scoot space in the pelvis. Inhale, chest open, shoulders back, and exhale, release into the pose. Whatever that looks like today, it doesn't have to look the same as the other side. Being patient, breathing into that left hip. Recognizing that wherever you are is exactly where you need to be. And breathing in and out through that nose. We'll take 6 more breaths here. If you want to find a bind, you'll bend that right knee, reaching back for that right foot, either with the left arm for a mermaid variation or with both hands overhead for a back bend. Two more nice deep breaths here. As you're ready, start to inhale back up onto those palms. We'll tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, taking your time. Sweeping motion, inhale, send that left leg right back to 3-legged dog. And you can either exhale the left foot down or take a 3-legged vinyasa in a 1-legged vinyasa. Inhaling to your high plank, exhaling to lower, then dropping that left leg. Inhale, find your back bend. And exhale to send it back to down dog. Inhale and exhale here in down dog. Nice full breath. And then let's lower the knees wide. Sink into a wide-legged child's pose. Feet meet together underneath the seat. Knees are as wide, if not wider, than the mat. Arms can extend overhead. Forehead can come down to the mat. One more full breath here in Balasana. And then inhale up onto those forearms. We'll find a Mukasana, a frog pose. So with our knees wide, we're going to turn our feet out and bring our feet wide as well. Can stay down on those forearms. Or you can come up onto your palms, whatever's more comfortable. But you can rock forward and back on the elbows to help intensify and relieve the stretch. Breathe through it, breathing into the hips here. Head can hang heavy. This is not an easy posture. It's typically a yin posture held for minutes to really get into that connective tissue, help it open and strengthen. It makes for happy hips. And just breathe. Let's take one more nice deep breath in our Makasana, our frog pose. As you're ready, turn those feet back in, undoing the pose. Sink your hips back, pull those knees together. You can come up onto the palms to help. And from this awkward balasana, we'll just rise up onto our heels, back into a hero's pose. Toes can be tucked or not, it's up to you. And then swing your right leg around in front of you. You can bring your left foot next to your hip so that you're in a quad stretch. And we're gonna inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale to forward fold. Your left foot is next to your hip. It's not underneath you. And breathe here. If this is not accessible for you with your foot tucked under, I'll show you a different angle. So I'm like this. You can also just bring your foot into your thigh. Either work. Challenge would be to see if you can hook your first two fingers and your thumb of that right arm around your right big toe and inhale to lift that leg up. Left arm can come next to you for support. It can just hang out. Breathing here or staying in your forward fold. One more breath. If you have your leg lifted, exhale to release it. Inhale to release the fold. Exhale, let's just switch sides. We'll untuck the left foot. Bring the right foot back next to our hip. Finding that same half of a hero's pose. Inhale those arms up overhead. Exhale to forward fold, reaching for that left foot. And breathe here. One more breath. If you'd like to take the challenge, wrap the first two fingers and the thumb of your left hand around your left big toe. Inhale, lift that left leg up, bringing your body upright. And if you have that left leg lifted, exhale to release it. Inhale to release the bind. We'll bring both of our legs out in front of us, finding our Dandasana. Move that sits fat out of the way if necessary. Shoulders are back and down. Inhale, both arms up overhead. Exhale, find that forward fold, hinging at the hips, reaching for those feet, ankles, shins, or just having your hands on either sides of the mat. And breathe. One more full breath. Inhale as you release, curl the upper body up, lift the legs, find your boat pose. Biceps frame the ears, feet lift up off the mat. You'll feel your abdomen engage. 3 full breaths here. Option to straighten the legs. Arms can also come out in front of you. Balancing on that tailbone. One more nice big inhale. Exhale, feet to the mat. Lower that back down to the mat. And breathe. We're going to find a shoulder stand. If shoulder stand is not in your practice, you can raise into a low bridge or a supported bridge. So for a bridge, you'll keep your feet down on the mat and you'll inhale to lift that pelvis up. You can squeeze your shoulder blades together underneath, binding your hands. Or if you'd like to come into shoulder stand, you'll bend the knees into the chest. Start to roll your spine, walk your hands up the back. Maybe start to straighten your legs. Walking those hands up the back, supporting yourself on those elbows, breathing in and out through the nose here. Not breathing too hard, trying to keep it gentle. Maybe you even lower those arms. With control, whenever you're ready, you'll exhale to start to roll it down little by slowly, with control. And then we'll all bring our feet down to the mat. Inhale, curl that pelvis, lift through that low bridge. 3 breaths here in our bridge. Nice big inhale. And an exhale to lower. We're starting to move into our final postures here. So I'm going to give an option of Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide, or supine twist. You can also take this time to take any final poses you need. But for the feet together, knees wide, we'll have time in there, and then we'll have time counter stretching with knees together, feet wide. And that will also coincide with either side of a supine twist. So find whichever feels better today. Maybe you're looking for a twist in the torso and you're coming into supine, nourishing that digestive system. Or maybe you need a little bit more of a hip opener and you're going to find your Supta Baddha Konasana, relieving cramps or bloat. Find which feels better today and settle in. If you're finding your supine twist, shift your hips over to one side of the mat, let your knees fall to the other side. And you can find a bind in your legs if you'd like. You can extend a leg out to the side if you'd like. Try to hold it with that hand. Your gaze is in the opposite direction of your legs. And breathe. If you're in Supta Baddha Konasana, hands can rest on the belly, on the hips, overhead, as a pillow under your head, really wherever's comfortable is perfect. And just breathe. Feeling grateful for the time we have to nourish our bodies and our minds. We'll take 6 more breaths here. If you're in a twist, start to inhale your knees through center. You'll shift your hips to the other side of the mat, exhaling to let your knees fall the other way. And if you're in a Supta Baddha Konasana, feet together, knees wide, Inhale to bring those knees together, bringing feet wide, or start to windshield your knees from side to side on the mat, counter stretching the hip opener. Settle into this opposite posture and keep breathing in and out through that nose. Six more breaths. Take one more nice deep breath. If you're in your twist, inhale those knees up, center out those hips. If you're counter stretching your butterfly pose, let those legs spread long on the mat. Wherever you're at, legs spread long, arms stretch up overhead. Take a full body stretch. Nice deep inhale. Ribs expand, and on the exhale, let your arms drop down to your sides, shoulder blades tucked safely underneath your rib cage. Feet can fall open, palms facing towards the sky. We'll settle in here for a few minutes of Shavasana. Our final resting pose, gifting ourselves with stillness, challenging ourselves with patience. Let everything go here and just be. Letting your breath be deep but gentle, in and out through that nose. If you have time to extend your practice today, feel free to stay down on your mat. If you're ready to wrap up your time, start to deepen that breath in and out through the nose. Let your ribs expand. Make some gentle movements in the fingers or the toes. Maybe roll your head to one side or the other. And in your time, as you're ready, roll onto one side using your bottom arm as a pillow, finding fetal position on whatever side is more comfortable for a few breaths. Eyes can stay closed if you'd like. When you're ready, on an inhale, use that top arm for support. Push yourself back up to that comfy seat. Eyes can still stay closed. Comfy seat can be anything that works. Hands can rest wherever you like. And we'll unify our time together with 3 deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. So exhale fully, get ready to breathe. And inhale here. You can bow your third eye to heart center if it feels good. Send yourself some loving gratitude for finding time to practice today. Some loving gratitude to your Sangha, your community who joined you. And some loving gratitude to the thousands of generations of people that have shared with us our yoga practice. I bow in honor and gratitude to all of you. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. It's so lovely to see everyone. I missed you all.
Thank you for that. That was lovely. Enjoy the rest of your trip. It's so beautiful there.
Thank you so much. I'm excited to come back to some grass though, honestly.
It's all beautiful though, right?
It's so gorgeous, but everything is dangerous. Like you can't be barefoot because every single plant here is super sharp and spiky. And there's like spikes, like, I don't know. Luke stepped on 2 cactuses today and I was like, okay, no barefoot.
Thanks, Jenny. Bye.
Thanks, Ryan. See you soon.
Enjoy your time. You'll enjoy it when you get back to Vermont.
I know, I'll miss it. Thank you, Stephanie. I'll see you soon.
Nice seeing you. Bye-bye.